Hey everybody, and welcome to part 4 of the Venetian Dominion After Action Report video. When we last left off, Venice was at war with Algiers and Tripoli. As you can see here, me and my allies have managed to conquer a good bit. Tripoli has been taken out of the picture, and now we're just working on Algiers. But they have that nice 9,000 or so man army sitting there, which is causing a lot of trouble. The war score is basically 29% in our favor right now, but I can't not even get them to settle for white peace, and I cannot bring my any more troops over because their navy is now bigger than mine due to a serious problem with my naval leadership, meaning I didn't have any, and they did. So they captured a bunch of my big ships and a bunch of my galleys, and have just weakened my navy to the point where I can't field it or bring over reinforcements. As the war with Algiers dragged on, I finally decided to put an end to it and even had to concede defeat with my 27% win score. It was the only way I could get the war to end, and there's really no chance of me taking any kind of territory from them with that big stack of guys compared to the 4,000 men I had available. So I lost some prestige and learned a lesson and created a new naval superpower in the progress. Algiers has a fleet of 37 ships roaming around now, mostly thanks to me. So I hope they enjoy it. After the terrible war with Algiers, I still need a way to expand my empire and influence. So once again, I'm looking towards Naples. Now, they had a little alliance chain that got Burgundy involved, and that's where the majority of their men are coming from, I assume. But I don't think that they'll be able to play a part. Hopefully, my navy will be able to block all access, and Naples' allies will not be able to play much of a part in the upcoming battle. We shall see. So the war with Naples went better than my last one. I captured 3 out of 4 of their provinces and was able to vassalize them. Now that still leaves me at war with Burgundy, Tyre, and several others, including Portugal. Now, sadly, their islands are still terra incognito, so I cannot take them yet. But maybe I can take something off the mainland Portugal. Might be worth a try. We'll see how long that lasts, so I may have to accept a peace offer sooner or later. Going into the war, I expected that Portugal would be the major naval power. I was very surprised to see that Burgundy actually fielded 7 carracks. They have the manpower to actually do some decent invasions, whereas Portugal did not, so this made me rethink this war. And here we have a pivotal naval battle. I ended up winning this just barely, thanks to reinforcements from Byzantium. It was a good thing I vassalized them way back then. They're very helpful sometimes. So I won this battle, which sent their navy home for a bit to repair and allowed me to deal with their troop landings. One by one, the enemy alliance just started to offer white peace offers, so I ended up taking up on it, including Portugal. I just wasn't going to be able to seize anything valuable from them, and Burgundy has the manpower to make my life miserable with landings like they did on Greece. I ended up fighting them back in Naples and in my Greek territories, and they offered white peace, so I took it. The next order of business is to deal with Montenegro. I had long since lost control of them due to some wars, but they are now unallied for the most part and vulnerable, and I have a casus belli to reconquest them. So since I had my 11,000 man army in Greece anyway, I decided now was a good time. So the war with Montenegro went as expected. They didn't put up much of a fight. There was one kind of largest battle with 3,000 men that they lost, and I eventually won both sieges and vassalized them. I could have annexed them, but I did not want to get the bad relations with Ottomans and the other bigger powers yet, since defending would be a very expensive proposition. So I just went with a vassal. Should provide me very little extra income and maybe some allies when I need them. We'll see. That's it for this time. Thanks for watching.